Freddie Freeman involved in a very crucial play in this game, certainly since we're talking about a run. Freddie Freeman, because the Yankees won by 1 run, and boy, did they need that margin of error, didn't they? And Freddie Freeman, early on in the game, Austin Riley's a terrific baseball player.
There you go, yes.
Tries to plate him along. He'd already knocked in a run. Try to tie the game.
From first.
Yeah. Coming all the way around for first. Boy, he can run, Freddie Freeman.
For a big guy, he got some wheels.
He can move.
Yeah.
You could really see it, how fast he can run. He's a terrific baseball player.
Perfect.
I mean, he's an MVP.
Reigning MVP. Yeah.
Exactly. So, great point, Rich. You know who's really good? Otani's really good. I'm on fire.
At what, baseball?
What a hot take. But Freeman comes home and he's called out at the plate. Let's review it, because you could make a case, and there have been freeze frames I saw on Twitter. He's safe. He looks safe. Yeah. He looks safe. He's coming to the plate. It looks like the tag by Sanchez was late.
It was high too.
Yeah. It was late and high, and Freeman looked safe. And here I thought, okay, it's going to be a tie game, and I'm watching on Yes because that's where I watch.
Right.
Paul O'Neill's a terrific analyst.
Yes.
He's really good, man. And Kay's great. Just love listening to that.
See ya.
And they're like, they think this is going to be a tie game. Well, out come the umpires after seeing what could easily be interpreted as a safe call. Easily be interpreted. They just come out and just go like this. Out. And I'm sitting at home as a Yankee fan, outraged. Outraged. Because there, but for the grace of baseball gods, can we go? And I've said it before, and I've said it again to Major League Baseball. You must fix this. I'm not talking about the replay system. Many times in every sport, it's like a slot machine. You put in the quarter, you pull the one-arm bandit, and it either comes out and it pays you or you get nothing. Sometimes it just comes out. But why baseball refuses? I don't know. You changed the way you check pitchers in the middle of a season. There's nothing that you can't change horses in midstream in a more extreme way than that in baseball. That you're changing the way you inspect pitchers and what they're allowed to use to throw a baseball, or enforcing the rules in the middle of the season. You can't be more extreme than that. Why they can't in the middle of the season put a microphone on one of the umpires? They're the crew chief. Your crew chief must be. I know they must. Mike, I'm not saying that they don't have
the technology. I know
the technology. I know we can do this.
Yeah, it's easy.
But they won't
do it. No, I get it.
Do this. They put a microphone on the crew chief. When there is a replay, send them to a spot on the field where there's a camera. In the same way that an NFL head ref knows which way of the stadium to face, a camera will find the ref, and the ref turns on the microphone in the NFL and says the previous play is under review. Why a Major League Baseball crew chief could not be required to say the previous play is under review? Now, I know that they're running over to a guy in a fanny pack and putting on headsets, that is a visual that indicates we're reviewing this, right? I get it. But make it an actual function of the game and the umpire's job. The previous play is under review. Come on out and say, after further review, the play stands as called, which, as we all know, is the shrug emoji. At least we at home know you say you couldn't determine what you saw, and we can then argue that. But also come out and say, after further review, the tag was applied before the foot or the hand reached the base, even though we can argue that. Or say, after further review, the ruling on the field is overturned. The tag was too high. Foot reached the base. Safe. But instead, it's just,
It's like, ooh.
It's like pantomime.
It's like,
and like 90% of the time, that's understood that the player is safe or out. Get it? Because it's obvious what we're looking at first base or second base, out or not. But it's sometimes you need to tell us what you saw. And at some point in a World Series, the whole country's watching. This is going to happen. And the poop storm will be severe. Help me help you, Major League Baseball. Help me help you. Hour 2 coming up. I'm telling you.
It's so easy.
Yeah,
It's
it was bad. It was bad
to happen. And I know when it's a play at first base, and after you could see ball and glove before foot touches or foot touches before ball and glove. And when the umpire goes safe or out, we know what you're seeing. I get it. And I know that sometimes after further review, you're seeing, did the ball hit the guy or not? Right? We could see it. But there are times where there's a ruling and it's inconclusive or they have made a determination. And we need, as fans, we deserve to know. And it's a simple process. As you said, Mike Del Tufo, there are microphones already there. As we know, there are cameras already there. It is just the resolve of somebody
you got to do this
in Major League Baseball's front office to reach out to the umpires union, which for all we know wants to do it, or I don't know, I would pay to make Joe West have to do it.
It'd be fantastic.
I would just pay to see Angel Hernandez have to one time explain in real time WTF he just saw and did. Really? But instead it's like, charades.
It's
semaphore.
It's like, what do they do? I know, it's nuts.
Like flags. Like, what are we pointing it out? Like, okay, so did you just not be able to determine whether Freddie Freeman was safe or out?
Safe.
Because I'm seeing something that looks safe.
Yeah.
And I'm a Yankee fan. Thrilled to not have that run on the board.
The umpire had a great view. He was looking right at it.
And later on, and I understand that if it was a tie game, the Yankees might have played it differently and things of that nature. But they still would have had their closer on the mound, and he is a major problem for the Yankees right now. Isn't that amazing? Teams won 11 in a row for the first time since 1985, and there are major concerns about how sustainable it could possibly be. But that's neither here nor there for this point. This point is it's going to happen to your team, and it's going to happen to baseball in a big spot. Make the umpires explain it. The NBA's done it. The NHL's done it. NFL's done it for years. Baseball, come on.
You want answers, Rich.
I can handle the truth. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.